Olivia.
Devin.
Dylan.
These are my cue cards. Okay. When I think of a life well lived, I think of a life where I've taken care of my family and they have taken good care of me back, where I have spent many days in the sun watching kids play sports or cooking meals for the people I love. I think of serving my community, and I think of Pat Allen, who is a very respected matriarch in her family and a model citizen we should all aspire to be. I met Pat about 10 years ago when I was dating her grandson, and although we are no longer together, we gave Pat her first great-grandchild and her first girl. So she had 2 sons, 3 biological grandchildren, 3 adopted grandchildren that are her son's step family. She certainly adopted me, and now she has my daughter Charlie. When I was pregnant, she swore to everyone that she was too old and tired to babysit anymore. She was done with it. The boys wore her out. But then the second Charlie was born, she fell in love with being a girl grandma. And when I had to go back to work, she quickly became very enthusiastic and reliable to watch her every single day. But Pat's title cannot be limited to a babysitter. She takes her job as a mom and a grandma and a great-grandma very seriously. She remembers every single person's appointments. That includes her biological family, her chosen family, and their extensions. She cooks special meals for every single birthday. She cooks regular meals every single Sunday after church. She drives her grandchildren to all of their sporting events. She drives her sons and their wives to their appointments or to their events when there's too much going on. And she even takes a lot of special time to extend that to me. She's helped my daughter be signed up for play groups to keep her engaged in the day. She's helped to sign her up for swimming class, gymnastics, and ballet. And she's become a personal friend of mine besides just being Charlie's grandma. Last week, my car was put in the shop with some engine problem, and Pat promptly let me know that she will just bring me her extra car, like it was no big deal, and I could just use it, so I could get Charlie to swimming class next week. That's just the bare minimum of her duty as a mother and a grandmother. But when she's not taking care of the Allens, she is busy as a bee improving her community. So besides just her family, she has a lot of chosen family, and that includes her whole church, friends who are not in good health, friends who have had husbands die, her neighbor whose husband died. Pat drives over there weekly, checks on her, has the keys to her house and her car so that she can take her neighbor anywhere she needs to go. At church, Pat participates in Women on Mission. She gets together with her girl group and orchestrates plans to donate things to children in Appalachia. Every single Wednesday she has choir practice. That's the one thing she will not miss for sporting events. Don't play without her choir practice. She's an active participant in politics. She goes out and encourages everyone she knows to vote and participate in community building. She is active at the local VFW chapter with her husband. She has owned businesses with him. They own a small fox pen, and she just makes it her job to never be bored. If she's not taking care of her family or taking care of church, she's at home cooking to bring food to someone else who needs something. Whether it's a funeral or just someone who's been down on their luck, she wants to take care of everyone around her. And the thing about Pat is you would never know any of that because she will not brag or complain. You would never know how many hours a day she spends taking care of everyone around her, how few hours she sleeps each night, how many extra jobs she's had, how much money she has. You would never know because she has nothing to prove to anybody. All of her moral compass is between her and God. At the end of my life, If I can say I'm even half the mom and grandma that Pat is, I would be happy with myself. Pat inspires me to live selflessly, love fully. She inspires me to participate in public life and politics and appreciate the pleasures of life like sitting in the sun and cooking for the people you love. And she should inspire you too. Thank you.